And it fits modern cybersecurity requirements. Makes it easier to provision and enable multi-cloud hybrid IT access security, which is word salad for how we all work these days. There's stuff in the cloud, there's stuff on our local network, they need to talk to each other. 92% of enterprises have a multi-cloud strategy, and 82% have a hybrid cloud strategy. Multi-cloud strategy means that you have a cloud off-prem and another cloud on-prem.
And sometimes different providers. That's what I always think of when I see multi-cloud. You know, AWS, DigitalOcean, Google Cloud,
right,
et cetera, et cetera.
It reduces security threats and lateral attacks within the network. So my great fear as a cybersecurity person is always the lateral attack. Okay, your computer got infected with some bit of malware. The first thing it does with most modern malware is start looking around and saying, okay, where else can I get?
Yeah.
Zero Trust mitigates against that. The reason they do that is twofold. First, it's another computer to infect, but second and more importantly, if we're talking about ransomware, if one machine gets hit with ransomware, the victim is probably not paying it if it's an organization. You might pay it if you're at home, but probably not paying it in an organization will just replace that machine. If I can get every server in your network and then throw off the ransomware bomb, then start encrypting things, the likelihood of your paying just gets much, much higher. So that's always the goal for the hackers, to try to do lateral spread.
Yeah, and that's ultimately the aim. You know, what Zero Trust aims to defeat is the lateral spread. That's the main target here.
It improves compliance during auditing and insight into access activity. So when we start talking about all the things you have to do, remember that most of our clients go through a county audit periodically. That audit becomes just a lot easier. So you might spend some upfront costs to get it in place, but the long-term costs actually do get minimized.
They actually make your lives easier when you actually have to go through the auditing process every year, or however frequently.
It dynamically secures the connection between the user device and the resource application, meaning that it's just a lot easier if a computer goes down.